Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here with my week 23 Deck the Year challenge video, and this week I have based my project on a very delicious afternoon tea which we had at the weekend. So I went with my husband and another couple, and this was one of the most unusual afternoon teas. I don't think I've ever gone for one with a theme, and this one had a literary theme, which, you know, I love crafting, I love cakes, and I really love books. So, and cats, obviously. The cats were not related to this at all, though. Although you might hear one of them whinging about a wee bit in the background. So perhaps while I'm showing you some photographs of the afternoon tea, I will give the whingy cat and his brother some dreamies. I'll be back. Hello, so if you hear any crunching in the background, it's just the cats eating the dreamies. So this is the little book that we got with our afternoon tea, and you might have spotted that it had a bit of a literary theme about it. Did you spy any Scottish authors referenced? Maybe you spotted the little Harry Potter glasses for J.K. Rowling, or the little Sherlock Holmes for Arthur Conan Doyle. So they gave us this little booklet which had the menu in it, and also a little bit about the authors and why they were chosen. And it was just beautiful. It was so lovely. So the authors that were there was Robert Burns, because we had the little haggis bonbons. I had the veggie one, and he wrote a poem to a haggis, as you do. The pickled beetroot that I had, it was pickled in gin from Leith, so that referenced Irvine Welsh and the train spotting stories which were set in Leith. Robert Louis Stevenson, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That was about the a monstrous transformation of a cucumber sandwich. I don't know what was monstrous about it. It was very delicious. Then we had, oh yeah, the little Sherlock Holmes. That was for Arthur Conan Doyle. And it was kind of a Cranachan dessert, which is a Scottish dessert. You saw the little Harry Potter tart. There was Rob Roy, Walter Scott. So there was, it had a bit of a Rob Roy cocktail flavour to it. And yeah, the Swan Lake, slightly random, but very, very beautiful. It's because Swan Lake is returning to the Festival Theatre in Edinburgh. Not literary, but anyway, it was beautiful, and we had such a lovely afternoon tea. And the hotel is just down at the bottom of Lothian Road with big glass windows, so we were able to sit and spot all the Swifties walking past. Like, if you saw somebody with a very sparkly outfit, we were like, oh, she's going. Oh, they're going. So yeah, it was great fun. So I will now insert the clip of me making my little altered playing card for this week. Okay, so what I've got, just trying to get a bit of light on the matter, is I have already run my gessoed playing card through this embossing folder, which, what is it? It is a Sarah Davies Signature Collection one that I have used a lot. I really like it. So there's the kind of scripty side of that. And I think what I'm going to do is put a bit of book page on, because this is a literary afternoon tea. So I've got this little book which I got in the charity shop years ago, and it's quite cute. Cambridge Childhood. I don't even know how old it is. 1954. So the only thing is it's got quite a lot of pictures which are nice, but quite often I'm just looking for a bit of text, and I always feel bad if I use the back of a page with a picture on it, but there is so many of them. Maybe I'll go further on. Such lovely pictures, really. But look at these. The dancing class. Haha, here we go. This one maybe? Yeah. So I think what I'll do is just take a piece of it and kind of put it on half of the card. So I want like a torn edge. And I'll stick it on. I'll just check what is written, because sometimes you never know. I think I might put a bit of colour on as well. So I've got my blending brushes. I'm just going to do a bit with this speckled egg. I don't want anything too vivid and bright. Would that one do? That's a bit green, that's a bit blue. Let's see. Okay, there's not much on there. To kind of knock back that white a bit. What I might do is try and pick up a bit of the... No, I'm not going to. So, blethering away here. Right, now, I have got 100 of these glues lying about the place that are partially used, so I'm trying to go back and finish them off. Now I have done successfully a couple, so I'm going to glue down that edge, and then I'm going to glue on the card. And then stick that on just a wee bit, and trim round. So like that, and then, oops, wanna move it, just wanna, so that is now that. Now I did some die cutting, as I think I mentioned, so I've got a little cake stand, because what afternoon tea would be complete without a cake stand? And then I've fussy cut out some cakes and I've done a bit of colouring. So let me stick my cake stand on. If you hear any noises in the background, I've got a kitty cat snuffling about at my feet, hoping I'm going to give them a T-R-E-A-T. But so let me stick it right at the bottom so it's got space for that top cupcake. Can you spell Oz? Do you know what I just said there? You hear them chirping. They've just been fighting and I gave them a right row. No, it's not time. So let's put that one on there. And then I'm just going to dot some glue in the space so I can paper piece that other bit on. And then do the same with this. Like so. Bit of wet glue in between. Now, I did some pink and some purple, and I think I'm going to kind of put some of both on so that it's it kind of complements. And then the one on the top is got different because it's got kind of strawberry sauce or something. That's the good thing about wet glue. You do get a minute or two to move things about. Okay, so that's that one, and then this one on the top. This is a really old die set. I think it was a first, is it called first edition? I used to do some really lovely like collections on different themes, but I don't know if they still are on the go. Used to get them in the range, which is always handy. Okay, so there we go. So that is the cakes. Hopefully you can see there. And then I've got these letters for tea, which will have been impossible for you to see the black on black. And maybe I will pop them down the side, or no, I'm going to stick them on here is what I'm going to do. Ozzy, what are you nibbling on? Okay, so just again, a little dot of that wet glue on the behind these letters. These letters actually, the die is for a fancy teacup and it's got these letters on it, tea, but I didn't want the teacup because it's just a bit chunky for this size of a project. So that is that. Now, this looks slightly kind of bulged at the side. That's a bit better. So that is my card for week 23, I think. Yeah, the last one was 22, and this is for my literary afternoon tea. So here you go. This is the final playing card with a bit of literature on there and some scripty embossing and the little afternoon tea. So I hope that you've enjoyed a little flavour of a little flavour of my afternoon tea and my playing card. Thank you to Penny from Penny's Crafty Creations for hosting this challenge. It's so fun, and I need to get my thinking cap on now for this week, which is week 24. We did something very exciting on Monday, but it's totally top secret and it's not my secret to share, so I can't use that as a theme. So yeah, I need to think of something else. Maybe I'll do something beachy, because last night we went to the coast for some fish and chips and we sat watching the swans swim about. There's like a nature reserve and it was beautiful. So maybe I'll do something swanny or beachy or something like that. But yeah, watch this space. I'll be back very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and please say hello in the comments. It makes my day. Bye now.